Hey guys, and welcome to Day to Day Scott. I hope you're enjoying life. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. This is my 29th daily blog, still grinding, still pushing. It's also the third tip of my public speaking tips. So make sure you go watch the other two tips if you haven't seen them on the past few 2 days. I hope you've had a wonderful Halloween. You got all the treats and not the tricks. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. So this is Day to Day Scott. Welcome to the beautiful people who watch this, and welcome to the new beautiful people that are going to now watch this for the rest of your lives. What I do is I bring you daily content, except for Sunday. You got to give time to your family. Except for Sunday, I give you daily content. What is that daily content? I'm an entrepreneur. I've just graduated. I've been in digital marketing 2.5 years and events for over a year now. And what I do is I'm an entrepreneur. I involve many clients and startups, and I create my learning from each day into content that'll be valuable to you. This is good for both ways because it allows me to reconfirm knowledge and allows you to learn from my failures. So we learn together. We're in the trenches. As you'll know, that's where I believe most people are. They're in the trenches. They're not at the peak of their dreams and what they're achieving, like Gary Vee and Grant Candone's. They have fantastic channels, but they're at the very peak. They're at the high, they're at the top end, whereas we're in the trenches. We're grinding, we're hustling, we're pushing through to get there. So that's why it's so raw and organic. So I know you can gain so much value from this one. So stay tuned because this is my third tip on public speaking. And remember, this is the second most common fear in the world, public speaking. So this is so crucial. So this is my third tip, daily blog 29, third tip on public speaking. Let's get into it, guys. Hey guys, and welcome back. So daily blog 29, public speaking tip 3. Third tip. This is it, gonna get straight to it. No sort of hashing around anywhere. One thing I will actually say, just before I get in, see, I am gonna say stuff now. My VA started today. I know if you watch my videos, I know I did one sort of thinking out loud. That was last Friday. It's about thinking out loud and speaking about whether I should employ someone or not and when's the best time to employ someone. My VA started today, so that's exciting times. So excited and happy to have her on, and now we're moving forward. So fingers crossed I can focus on the right things and not the wrong things. You can go back to the video. It was last Friday, a really interesting one. So just thought I'd give you an update on that. Anyway, third tip and what you're here for. Third tip is speak clearly and with emotion. Speak clearly and with emotion. So this is something that became really profound with me recently because I went to watch a talk by Stephen Robinson, one of the most influential motivational speakers in the UK. He's won many awards on it, and he's unbelievably inspirational. He's called the 1 arm man. That's what he brands himself because he literally has 1 arm. There's an interview on him last Saturday, which I really would urge you to go watch because it's so fascinating. It's infectious how inspirational he is. But what captivated, because I like to think that because I've been to a lot of events, I've seen a lot of talks, I've seen motivational speakers, I've seen all types of speakers, so I feel like I've gauged a sort of good understanding of sort of what's good speaking. And plus I go to Toastmasters, a public speaking regular thing that I go to every month, and again that's to do with improving your public speaking. So I feel like I have a good idea of what's good public speaking, and he captivated me in how he spoke, and it's because he spoke with emotion, and he spoke like it was a story. And this is so key. What I'm going to hammer on now is you have to speak using emotion and clearly in order to tell a story, because if you tell a story, it's more powerful and allows the audience to connect with you and understand what you're talking better, what you're talking about. So it's so crucial. And not just doing that, by speaking with emotion, it allows people to gauge sort of what they're supposed to be feeling at different times in the talk, whether they should be excited or whether it should be laughing and funny, or whether it should be upset and it should be depressing and you should be thinking. You have to understand the emotions. It's so key, and the more you do this, you'll take the audience on a ride, on this ride where you're moving through. And it allows them to create this story, this picture in their mind, and it allows them to really embed themselves into your talk. And it becomes infectious because they end up just following the guidance of your body language and of your speech. And that's when they're really going to listen to what you're saying, because you're taking them on a path with you. You're not talking to them. When you're speaking, you can't talk to people. You need to talk with them and bring them on the journey. Otherwise, they're just going to switch off, guys. Okay? So it's really important. So that's what you need to do. You need to take the audience with you. go in different emotions, or exciting, funny, depressed, whatever it is, depending on where you are in the story and what you're communicating. And this is a little unique thing that will also allow, because they're allowing to feel it, it almost allows the audience to make their own perceptions of things and think about what you're saying, and therefore are more likely to increase their ability to resonate with what you're saying. And that is so powerful when you're talking. When someone's actually able to resonate with what you're saying, with your experiences and knowledge, or how you're feeling, that is so much higher on their list of being more intrigued into what you're saying, because you're speaking from them, so they almost feel like they are a part of you, because you're speaking from their experience as well. And that is a key one, and I wanted to mention that. It's so powerful in public speaking. So that is what they'll do, and that will make them listen more to you and really care about what you're saying. So that is my third tip, is speak clearly and with emotion. This is a bit more of the higher level, I will be honest, it's a bit more high level public speaking, but you will gauge this through public speaking. When you have more and more, you'll be able to start implementing. Don't be scared about don't be worried, about implementing this straight away. You don't need to implement this straight away. This is high level stuff, and it would be silly for you to try. Obviously speak clearly, but with emotional, it might be a little bit difficult the first few times. So just start off with the first two tips I mentioned, with embracing fear and faking confidence, and get into it. If you haven't seen them, make sure you go back and watch them. But it's really key that you get these skills right and these tips right, and you nail and become awesome public speakers. So as always, guys, it was a pleasure. I hope you gain lots of value from the video, and hopefully you're gaining value from these videos. They're a lot short because I'm breaking this video into 5 days, seeing how you like that. Maybe you'd rather it, maybe you don't. Let me know in the comments. We'll see what it's like. So as always, please follow me on all social media. Subscribe, follow. YouTube is @ScottMears, Twitter is @ScottMears_, Facebook is @ScottMearsEntrepreneur. As always, guys, I show off at the top this topo where every single video. The best way to predict the future is create it. It's one of my favorite quotes. Remember that. Keep it in your mind. Best way to predict the future is create it. Let's keep hammering on. Thank you for joining me on Day to Day, Scott. I hope you gained value from it. As always, it was a pleasure, and I'll see you at the next one tomorrow for our fourth tip. See you then, guys. Bye bye.